Welcome to the DMU live show. I'm your presenter Zion.
And I am your presenter Nathan.
In this week's show, we'll be taking a deep dive into some of the sports societies around DMU, where we'll be interviewing a few of their featured members from the societies about their sport, as well as some interesting world records.
Indeed we are. So stay tuned for our upcoming segments where we'll be getting an inside look on how some of these societies operate. And also a special game show where we'll be having our contestants stand off in a battle of world record breaking.
Now, let's hear what DMU students around campus have to say on varsity.
So we have our varsity match on the 21st of March. We're really excited for that, and that's why we're pushing for numbers massively. Because if girls are turning up consistently, we'll have a better performance. I do think we have a good chance of winning this year, providing that girls are turning up and putting the graft in.
So on Mondays we do training. Today we've done a training match against the development team. It's the threes and the devs playing, and then we train for about an hour and a half.
So as the chairman of Taekwondo, I mainly manage looking over the committee, making sure we're all up to date on all our tasks. To prepare for competitions, we focus on competition format training, such as putting people against each other, giving them very specific feedbacks.
So I'm Ollie. I've been doing Taekwondo for heading on 5 years now. I'm one of the assistant instructors. So I graduated a few years back, and I'm just back as an assistant, just helping out our main instructor teach the newer belts. So generally membership, it's pretty good. My first year we had very few people. It was the first year after COVID. I think in terms of senior people who were already there was maybe 5 or 6 people, so very small numbers. And we've just been pretty good at growing over the past few years.
Welcome to our second segment of the show. Here we have 2 special guests who will be interviewing about the Women's Rugby Society. Would you like to introduce yourselves and your society?
Yeah, my name's Kyra and I'm from Women's Rugby.
I'm B and I'm one of the captains of Women's Rugby.
Hi, it's nice to meet both of you. And would either of you say you have a favourite moment or experience within your time at the Women's Rugby Society?
Yeah, I think my favourite moment was definitely winning our first match against NTU. That was a real highlight of my season.
Yeah, that's cool. And you?
My favourite moment was probably last year winning the top try scorer in Leicester. That was really exciting and everyone was really supportive.
All right, very interesting. And would either of you two recommend your society to anyone around the campus?
Yeah, of course. The girls in our team are very inclusive and they're very supportive. And we do play well together every time we do play a match and at training. So I would recommend our team.
All right, and we have 2 world records today, which we're going to have you competing in. The first one was, what was it?
I think it was the coin spinning challenge.
And second was the marshmallow.
Yeah, the marshmallow one. I think, the coin spinning challenge is around 25 seconds and the marshmallow is about 44 marshmallows.
All right, very interesting. And have either of you two heard about these challenges before?
Yeah, we have, but I'm sure we're going to smash them all the way.
Yeah, because you two are going to be competing in that, so hope you guys are ready for that, because 44 marshmallows is crazy. You've got to have a big fat gob for that one. Do you reckon either of you can do that?
Oh yeah, I've definitely got a big fat gob.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, got a lot to say then. Okay, and the coin spinning.
I'm not so sure. I've never done coin spinning before, so we're
Really?
going to just see how that goes.
Do you guys know how to coin spin?
No.
No, not really.
All right, guys, thank you for coming.
I think I could fit 10 average size marshmallows in my mouth.
So, average size marshmallow, I reckon I can fit a good 11 marshmallows in my mouth.
So like 24. I'm going to push the boat out and go 30. Really?
Like 32.
I reckon I could fit 20, but I reckon the record's 30.
Yeah, probably about 32.
2 minutes? That seems like a really long time, but
I don't know, like 20 minutes to half an hour, I reckon.
I reckon I could spin a coin. Seconds-wise, I reckon 15 seconds. I reckon I could do. What about you?
For about as long as it takes Miley to make a mistake on pitch, 2 minutes probably. I'd say.
Welcome back to the third segment of the show, and these are our contestants that will be competing against each other to try and beat the 2 world records. Have you guys done any sort of world record breaking?
Yeah, I hold the world record for swimming the fastest length of a swimming pool.
And Juby?
I also hold the, well, I'd say Leicester record of the top try scorer, as I mentioned.
All right, and let's get started with our first challenge, which will be the coin spinning, right?
Yeah.
We'll be spinning a coin for how many seconds? 25.71 seconds.
Yeah, hard
Do you
to
reckon
beat.
either of you can do that?
I think it'll be a push, but I'll give it my best go.
Yeah, I'll try hard.
All right. Want to see contestant 1, Ben? Go right ahead.
Oh,
You can try again, it's all right.
oh no.
One more try, come on.
One more, okay.
Come on.
Oh, no. Maybe you can redeem yourself.
Contestant 2, why don't you go?
I can give it a go, okay.
You know what? 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a very good effort from our contestants, but unfortunately we have to move on to our next challenge, the marshmallow eating challenge. Now, the world record is 44 marshmallows.
All right, so you two are going to be trying to stuff as many marshmallows in your mouth as possible. The current world record stands at 44 marshmallows, and it stands unbeaten since 2012. Contestant 1, do you reckon you're ready?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, go right ahead.
Oh dear.
2, here we go.
Yeah, 2, 3,
Go
Try
on,
not
keep
to
going.
laugh. 4, that's it? Okay, I mean,
What was it?
you got 40 more to go, but it is what it is. It's a pretty shocking attempt from both goes, but it's okay. Anyway,
Yeah, contestant 2, it's up to you now.
okay, go right ahead, B.
I don't know if I can do any better, but I'll try.
Better than 4. You can do better than 4, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think I could do better than 4, right? And I got quite a small mouth.
How much is that?
Take your time, it's all right.
Ooh, I think that's around 6. Wow.
Okay, that's better than contestant 1 at least.
Yeah, great effort from both sides, contestants. Just take a minute to eat those.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, flipping hell. I thought we was gonna get at least 10 marshmallows with 44 to beat. That's not happening, is it now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the world record got up to 44.
Yeah,
I
you
definitely
guys
won't be
48
able to.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that was really
I mean, we haven't
hard.
tried either, so we can't really say that much, can we?
Yeah, there must be some kind of trick to it.
Maybe. Stuff in your ears. I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts about that anyway?
It was really tough. As soon as you put like 1 or 2 in, your mouth felt quite big, and it's hard to put more in. So yeah, that was really hard to do.
All right, fair enough. And Juby?
Yeah, they're quite powdery, so makes your mouth very dry, so it's hard to fit as many in as you can.
All right, that was a great effort anyway from both sides.
Yeah, thanks to our contestants for coming. Unfortunately, we didn't get to break any of the world records, despite their amazing efforts on this show.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. Spectacular, amazing effort from our guests. Amazing competitive spirit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was pretty good, honestly. Although we didn't get to manage to beat any world records, it was all right. I wish we could have got a bit more on coin spinning, but it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe there is a trick to
Yeah,
those
you got any extra
marshmallows.
thoughts on that, though?
Ah,
What were your thoughts about the whole show?
I think it was pretty great. We should do this some other time. Thank you, guys.
All right, let's wrap up then.